Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 159th Master Grade, the GM Dominance. This is a Bandai kit and a variation of the GM Sniper 2. I decided to pick this guy up because I want to do a custom job of it. I had a custom in mind, so this is a custom variation. I'm going to walk you through how I did it. Let's have a look and see what I got. First off, you see these parts here. They were originally a blue, a brilliant, loud blue. I have repainted them to start off with Gunship Gray from Tamiya. The whole thing just plain Gunship Gray. Next, I added these stickers. These are essentially painter's tape cut out into very little jagged positions here. You can buy these at most model shops. Free shout out for New Type. New Type HQ's got them. And they're actually very helpful when you're doing a digital camo look like I'm doing. Next color, this is like a even lighter gray. I think it's supposed to be a light blue, but it comes across more like gray. Anyway, point is, now I add even more of those little sections of painter's tape, more and more and more, at least double, in some cases, like on the shield, triple what I did before. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. And the problem with this is you don't know exactly what you've got until you take it off. After this, I added yet another coat, this time navy blue, and then I took all the decals, or correction, all the tape off, and this is what I ended up with. Like I said, you don't exactly know what you're going to get until the thing is done and you've taken all the tape off. Should I have added one more layer? Maybe, maybe not. When I first started off, I should have had one more layer. But after I got the whole thing together, I was like, nah, I think I probably get it right. Semi-gloss black for all the dark gray parts. And I changed the double barrels to a gunmetal instead of the gray that it was. And all the parts that were white, I went for a neutral gray, which is a very light gray color. So it's all got a like darker tone. Instead of having all this dark, I changed the dark light blue to a navy, so I should change the white to a sky gray. Or correction, neutral gray. Get them all together. I like the green in the visor, like I said. The head is GM Sniper 2. The black parts were originally a dark gray. I kept the insides, or I changed the inside to white, except I made this a very stark white. I repainted it into a flat white, just to give it a little bit more pop. And I like that on the under the chin there on the head, and in the little white sections on the visor. You can still move the visor down, which is still neat, was neat, still is. And the white just pops in, and I guess that's where I got my fourth layer, the very, very, very little bits of white you see on this kit. Good on the arms, legs. The white piece you see there on the front of the waist, I changed that. That was red. It's the one red part that was on this kit. See all the digital camo working around. You can see this light blue a little bit better now. It's not quite gray. It's kind of a very light blue. But that section on the waist, it's white. Below was gray. On top was red. I changed them both to white. Now, I did make one mistake. I digital camoed the front of the foot, but not all of it. So I said, oh, heck, I'm going to just repaint the gray. And you can see there's still little hints of where the digital camo was. Now, if I don't point that out to you, you'll never notice. Even though I just did. Oops. Oh, well. But like I said, unless you're looking really close and I point out where to look for it, no one's ever going to notice. But I think it looks good. And at a distance, you can't tell at all. Now, accessories. 2 beam sabers with standard pink blades. I repainted the handles black because I thought they would look better. Get them off there, which is surprisingly difficult when you paint a kit. Everything comes a little bit tighter. You get 2 handles, yet oddly enough, you only have place for 1 blade. It sticks in this little joint here on the arm. You do get 2 blades, and you do get more places to use them. There is these little connections in the forearms, so you can have 2 blades out coming out of each arm if you want. What you do with that second handle, I don't know. But it's there if you want it. Shield, I took the black, this is a standard 2.0 shield. I took the white section that was on the back, and of course the border, painted the whole thing in black. And I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, when I initially got all the stuff off, it's like, maybe I should have gave it one more coat of something. But now that I've got, the whole kit together, I think it works better than I was initially expecting. I was looking for something a little busier, but now that I see all the stuff going on, that would probably be too much. So maybe I made the right call after all. That's up for you guys to decide. Balance and posability are excellent on this kit. Like I said, it's a GM Sniper 2 variant. That was a great kit. This is a great kit. Now, more accessories. The double barrel beam rifle. I like the way the shield turned out. I like the pattern that I got on that. It looks real good. I like the gunmetal for the double barrel. I changed the scope on the gun. Was yellow, made it green with a silver, then a clear green on top of that to match the visor. Repainted the entire handle, not the gun, the big old handle on this thing, in the pure white. It already came white, like off-white. I just went straight flat white. You have to take off this forearm guard, so you can't use the beam saber and the gun. You get your choice, one or the other. And I got them there. Now, at this point, I went to the social medias because I thought, I got a really good one here. Let's put it out there, see what people think, see if any of my fellow modelers have suggestions. And a lot of people said, rework that gun. So I did. Changed the handle, front of the gun to a light blue, lined it, changed the back a little bit. And a lot of people said, add some decals. I added a few, not many. Some of these decals aren't even from this particular kit. The black sections where I thought, that's some area that needs some decals. On the back, I pretty much did nothing. But I added a little bit just to add, because I figured there's so much stuff going on in this kit. The only place it really needs them is that plain black area. So, added a little bit to the skirt armor, the vents on the top, and those braces on the legs. Final thoughts on this kit. I really like the kit. I mean, I really enjoy the way the kit works and looks. But this is a GM Sniper 2. That was an amazing kit. I love that kit. So, this is just a rework. And it does everything great. Great poser. I love the double barrel beam rifle. I like the guards on the forearms of the beam sabers. It all looks great and works great. If you want one, pick it up. As for my custom job, considering this was a little bit of me flying by the seat of my pants, I really like this. I think this is one of my better customs. I haven't done one in a while, but did this one. I think it worked great. I like the way the gun looks. Thanks for the tips, everyone online who said, hey, rework that gun. That needs to be reworked. I think it looks better than just plain white. Added some decals, worked it up. Thumbs up for me. I really like this kit. Let me know what you guys think. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, ask them. I'll answer them as best I can. I used a new editing program to work through this video, so let me know what you guys think of that. Do you think it turned out well? Could you tell a difference? So let me know on that front, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. It's funny. Of all the customs I've ever built, this is the one I've got done the fastest. I mean, it took me a little under 2 weeks. It's almost as if I have too much free time. It's like the rest of the planet. I really hope in 2 months this joke doesn't make sense.